Bill Cecil again with the tip of the day. Hey, today I want to talk about why now's a great time to be involved in education. And I know some of you out there are probably rolling your eyes or laughing, thinking, is he crazy? I mean, with all the talks of the financial crisis that we're facing in education, the low public perception right now, the demands of No Child Left Behind, and yet that's precisely why I believe now's a great time to be involved in education. It's because you're going to have a heck of a story to tell your grandkids about someday. I mean, think about it. If everything was going great and easy when you were in this profession, or when you first entered this profession, or when you leave this profession, that'd be nice, it'd be easy, but you won't have a heck of a story to tell your grandkids about. I'm going to tell you about, quickly, one of my favorite teams of all time. It's the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team. These are a bunch of college kids going up against the Soviet Union winning machine of all time. The same team that had annihilated them in an exhibition game before the Olympics started. The same group of giants had beaten the NHL All-Stars the same year of the Olympics. And these college kids had to go through them to get to the game that would lead to the gold medal. Nobody was giving them a chance. And yet, before the game, their coach, Herb Brooks, was looking at his young college kids. And he was asking, he's trying to find the right words to get them motivated to take the ice. Not just to take the ice, but to take the ice with confidence. And he said to them, great moments are born out of great opportunities. Great moments are born out of great opportunities. Think about the great opportunities we have before us to create our great moment in education that people are going to be talking about for years and years and years to come. And I don't mean to minimize, what that Olympic team did, the 1980 U.S. Olympic team. They did go on to win the gold. I hope I didn't spoil it for you. And yes, they've written books about them, and they've done documentaries about them, and they had them all come together a few years ago and relight the Olympic torch at the Winter Olympics. And they well deserved. But that was a sports moment. Think about the moment we're going to create in education. I can't think of anything more important than what we do in education. And so you're going to be a part of this. This is why now's a great time to be involved in education. And our two opportunities to create our great moment are right before us. And one is that we have to start screaming from the mountaintops all the great things that are already going on in education. We're letting the media and the politicians dictate what's going on. They're putting a perception out there that's skewed to sell more papers and to get votes. And it's not accurate. We tend to be a humble group of people. We need to get up on the highest mountains and shout, look at all the great things we're doing in education. We got to quit being shy. We got to be our best cheerleaders. And we have to stop whining in public about how hard our job is. Everybody has hard jobs, and nobody likes whiners. Whiners aren't winners. But all we have to do is bring that perception back by telling people all the great things that are already going on in education. And the second opportunity, why not take our game to the next level? Hey, the day that I think I'm at the top of my game, I'm leaving the profession. I want to go out on top. It's just like if I hit a hole-in-one in golf, that's it. I'm laying the clubs down, I'm gone. Our opportunity is to, why not raise our level of play individually and as a profession? Why not take it to the next level? There's a great basketball coach, and I think it was Pat Riley that said, after he had just won a world championship in the NBA, even before the champagne had a chance to dry off his shirt, they were asking him, what are you going to do to repeat next year? Are you going to be able to repeat? And he looked at him and he said, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. All I'm going to ask of my players is to improve 1 to 2 to 3% in certain areas of their game. If everybody on the team commits to improving 1 to 2 to 3%, not 100%, not 50%, 1 to 2 to 3% in certain areas of our game, we'll take it to the next level. Why can't each of us commit to improve 1 to 2 to 3% in certain areas of our game? If we all commit, we can take it to the next level. Hey, now's a great time to be involved in education. And instead of being on the sideline pointing fingers in, you're a player in the game right now. So hold your head up and get ready for this. And you know what? When we hit bottom, and we're almost there, I don't think we're quite there yet. Isn't that positive? But when we do, I think the experts are finally going to raise up their hands and say, we've tried everything. What do you think? And they're going to come back to the teachers. They're going to come back to the educators and ask us, what do we think? And if we're ready, we can roll up our sleeves and say, well, it's about time. Let's get started. Now is a great time to be involved in education. Don't let anybody tell you different, and don't forget that. And remember, best year ever. You have the power to make it happen.